Hi, welcome to the second part of Lesson 5's activity for you to get out and to really dive into those aperture settings. What I'd like you to do this time, it is a little bit more advanced because you're actually going to grab some people or maybe some pets and find an environment that's very distracting. If you're taking your pets, a dog park might be a good idea, maybe your own backyard, but I really want you to get out and really experiment trying to get the image that you want and having to solve the problems of whatever's going on with your environment. So here's an example right here. I have this couple, Amy and Mark, great volunteers, thank you guys, and we are just hanging out in the backyard of a neighborhood. Look at the houses, look at the cars and the trees. There's a barn, you'll see a tripod, the tripod back there in my way, and you need to get out there and think, okay, I'm gonna take some photos of these two where I want them to be the center of the attention. I want the eyes to go to them, not the car, not the house, not the barn, not some unattractive trees at this time. It's just that time of year where you just don't have beautiful foliage. You just got a lot going on. So how can I get rid of that? What did we learn? If we want to blur out the background, make the background more of a hint of a background, then we have to take control of our aperture setting. We really want like an f2, f4.5, just one of those wider whole aperture settings so that you can create that shallow depth of field and just get rid of everything in the background. And that's what I want you to do for your assignment. So get out there, find some friends, family, and photograph them with a very distracting background and figure out how you can make those images really pop by paying attention to where you set them and what aperture setting you're using. Look how the background has just turned into a nice blurry hint of a background, and the focus is really on Amy and Mark. It really makes a difference in your images. Choosing that wide open aperture on portraits is always a really good idea. So now look where I moved them over here. You think, okay, so it's green, it's forestry, that's really nice, but actually look at the background. There's some barrels back there, there's a barn, even the trees. It's just not that time of year where it's thick and full and beautiful. It's a mixture of some trees and limbs on the ground and some green, some just leaves, just not the most attractive background. So how are we going to fix that? We're going to use an f2 or an f4.5, and we're going to make that background just become a hint of a background. We're going to blur it out by using our aperture. So that's what I want you to do with your assignment. I want you to make your images just really pop, turning that background into a nice shallow depth of field where it's just a hint of an idea of something and making your subjects pop off the screen. All right, good luck. I look forward to seeing your images.